give us a little bit more about how you maybe got a little, I mean, we don't have to go into sadness, but how you got out of shape and then what your journey was.
Well, I turned 49 years old in November of 2012, and I had just recovered from breaking my leg, and I was about almost 270 pounds, 266 pounds, and I had sleep apnea, I was taking blood pressure medicine, I had cholesterol problems, I had irregular heartbeat, and so my kids were worried about me, my wife was worried about me, and I finally said, I've got to change. And so I decided I was going to lose 50 pounds before I turned 50 years old. So I called it my 50 by 50 fitness journey. 50 by 50, that's all I didn't tell anybody I was going to do it, because if I failed, I didn't want to have to explain it. But I built a fitness room at my house, and I just started doing it. I did P90X, had very good results with that, drank Shakeology, followed nutrition, really changed my nutrition, changed bad habits to good habits, just like Aaron Hardy said today, key part of it. And I started losing weight. And after P90X, I had lost maybe 50 pounds or so, and I took a little break. Then I did P90X 3, and I was in a great challenge group. My coach is here, Dave Moore, and there's Dave over there. And some of my group members are here. Yeah, we had a great time in that group, and the challenge group was great. And so I ended up, even today, by then I'd lost about 90 pounds, and today I've lost 97 pounds. But more important than that is my sleep apnea went away, so I don't have to carry around a CPAP machine. I don't take any cholesterol medicine. My good cholesterol went from less than 30 to 60, which is really a major change. I don't have any heart rhythm issues. My insulin resistance and blood sugar levels are right. So it was just a transformation of my body, my health, and my whole life. And then this whole journey on this Beachbody Challenge contest, very surprising. I submitted my pictures to get a free t-shirt. Right? I got my t-shirt in my bag if anyone wants to see it. Anyway, and that got me on the journey.
Thank you. Amazing, amazing, amazing. You ready? Do it.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. So let's see the before and afters first. The wow.
So, when I was younger, I wasn't overweight, but, I graduated high school, went to college, gained a few pounds, graduated from college, married the love of my life, and started graduate school, kept gaining weight just for lack of, moving and poor eating habits, and fast forward a few more years, I got up to 230 pounds, and my firstborn son, we had him, and I just knew at that point that, I had to change because I couldn't teach him to do what I was doing, and I was going down a path that was going to end up with poor health. And so I bought Insanity. Maybe not the best choice at that time, but it got me going, and I did one round of Insanity, 3 straight rounds of P90X, Body Beast, X3, and now I'm almost done with X2. And I got down to 166, so for 64 pounds down, and my blood pressure is awesome now. My cholesterol is much, much improved. And I know now that I'm setting the right example for my son and for my family.
Fantastic.
And I met my coach Lance, who put me on the right path.
Yeah, Lance. Points for Lance.
Right, so my story, I guess, is a little bit different. I haven't had a big weight loss story, but I've actually loved fitness forever. I think I did Turbo Jam. I started when I was 14 when my older sister bought it.
Okay, that's adorable.
Yeah, so I fell in love with Beachbody products when I was still in middle school, and I fell in love with fitness, and I've Chalene Extreme, P90X, P90X3, Body Beast, 21 Day Fix was that photo, but up until 21 Day Fix, I never really got the results I wanted. I guess I've never been overweight per se, but I worked my butt off every single day, and it just wasn't quite how I wanted to feel. I have hypothyroidism and hypoglycemia, and my energy levels just were never where I wanted them. And the 21-day fix containers just completely changed my life and the way I feel. I mean, there might not be a big difference on the outside, but the inside is just crazy. Completely changed me.
And that's the important part, really. The aesthetic is awesome, and we all want to fight for that, and it's great, but it's what happens in here that really matters. It's great. Congratulations.
Well, my story is, it's relatively short. As far as time frame, it's only been about 500 days since I started this, but it's amazing the changes that have really happened in that time.
Wow.
And actually, that picture's like 8 months old too, so, so I've lost probably 80 pounds since that picture. It's been really crazy. Started out, I was looking at wedding pictures of me and my beautiful wife, and I was looking at myself and I was like, that's bad. You know, I didn't want to look like that. And what was supposed to be the best time of my life in my 20s, and the best day of my life in my wedding. And I decided to make a decision, so I just decided to go to the doctor. Didn't tell anybody, didn't tell my friends, didn't tell my family. My mom still doesn't believe me that I did. And I went to the doctor and I stepped on the scale. And my entire life I kind of tricked myself that I was 350 pounds. Why? Because the scale goes up to 350 pounds, right? So I tricked myself into thinking that that's how much I weighed. A little over 350 is what I used to say. So I go to the doctor and I tell the nurse I'm not going to fit on that scale because it was 350 pounds. So I was like, just put me down at 355. She said, actually the scale goes up to 450 pounds. Kind of went white a little bit because now I was about to be faced with what I actually weigh. I got on the scale and said error. It was 450 pound scale and I didn't fit on it. And when you realize something like that, when you see that, when you see it in real life, it shocked me. You know, later on the doctor walked in, told me everything that I was going to face, diabetes, heart disease, everything. And in that moment I kind of went into my car, sat in my car for 20 minutes. I didn't believe it, trying to think of every excuse like I always did. You know, every excuse in the world. My parents, my grandparents are overweight, it's genetic, there's nothing I can do about it. Cried for about 20 minutes, and then I decided to change. I was a fast food addict. I lived here in Vegas. Anybody who lives anywhere near Vegas realizes that there's fast food in every single corner of every single street. You can eat a different fast food meal every single day, be gluten fine, and I did. 7 days a week, for around 700 days straight, I had fast food. It was a $300 a month bill in my fast food bill. And then I quit cold turkey 542 days ago. And I haven't had fast food since. And I thank Shakeology for that. And I thank Sean T. Sean T was the first person in my life that basically helped me accountable. Because I never did it for myself. Eliminated my self-doubt, eliminated my self-pity, and eliminated my self-sabotage, and turned me into a different person. And now, you know, I have the amazing opportunity. I won $1,000 from you awesome people, and I get a chance to win $25,000 tomorrow. So, I mean, regardless of what happens, I learned this weekend that I already won. I'm walking down the halls of this casino. There's 10,000 Beachbody coaches, and people are stopping me left and right. I voted for you, you know, I'm supporting you.
We got you, Dave.
It makes me, it makes me get emotional right now. I'm sorry, but it's just one of those things where you really realize what this is all about. You realize what it's like to be a coach and what it's like to change lives. And we are so blessed to be able to do that. So this journey is going to be hard. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, when I got pregnant, I ate a lot because I gained 65 pounds. I was like starving. So that's my 21-day fix results. I lost 80 pounds total. So I started with Brazil butt lift, and I did that to lose my baby weight. And so, I mean, after I had my son, nothing fit. Like even, like I was in maternity pants for the longest time. It was really sucked. I just wanted to like feel like myself again. So I did Brazil butt lift and got really great results with that. And then I wanted my abs again before I had my son. You know, I played volleyball competitively and I had muscle tone. So I did 21-day fix, and the container system helped me so much because, you know, I thought I was eating clean, but I guess I had a couple of too many glasses of wine, I too many pieces of chocolate, which is really easy to do. So the 21-day fix got me abs after having a baby, which I didn't think
So I'd spent a good 3 years of living excessively, eating chicken wings and pizza every night, drinking way too many beers, and not getting enough sleep. Got out of the shower on my 39th birthday, took a look at myself and said, I could definitely do better than this. And the one on the left was not really near what I looked like. I mean, I was 209 when I first started. And so I started with P90X2, started doing Shakeology. My goal was by my 40th birthday, which was 1 year from that night, to be in the best shape of my life. And actually with P90X2 and Shakeology, I was there within like 60 days. So I was way ahead of my schedule. So since then, I've done the Ultimate Reset a couple of times, T25 a couple of times, Body Beast a couple of times, did P90X over again, mixed it with a little bit of Insanity. So just kind of mixing through all the different programs right now. Prior to doing the programs, I was on the brink of blood pressure medicine, cholesterol medicine. Actually went to the doctor one day. The doctor said, we're about to send you to the emergency room. Your blood pressure is so high, we got to do something about this. And I was like, let me handle it. I'll take care of it. And now my blood pressure is absolutely perfect. Cholesterol's perfect. All my blood work is off the charts perfect. So, wow. Thank you very much.
Yeah. And now we're out of time. I want to ask more questions. Okay. You guys, thank you so much for doing this. Not easy to get up in front of people and the thousands of people at home that are watching.
Thank all of you. You guys are awesome. Keep doing what you're doing.